Action! First takes. Real talk. African stories.
Back when them no send we dey hustle for street. Low budget camera, but the vision still elite.
Hey, what's good, film lovers? Welcome to the very first episode of Nollywood Take One. I'm your host, Kunle.
And I'm Zoe. We are so excited to finally be here with you.
From the streets of Lagos to screens around the world,
We're giving you the real talk on the films that move us.
this is Nollywood Take One.
To the world, make you move your body. Lights, camera, action.
We created this show because we love Nollywood. We
Yeah.
grew up with these films.
Exactly. Not just hype, not just criticism, real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Nollywood is growing and we want to celebrate that while keeping it 100.
Today, we're reviewing a film that's been everywhere. Farmer's Bride, streaming now on Netflix.
This movie has people in their feelings, though. It's quiet, it's beautiful, and it's absolutely devastating.
Yeah. So grab your popcorn,
Yes.
hit that subscribe button,
Yes.
and let's get into it. Farmer's Bride,
Right.
directed by Adebayo Tijani and Jakenet Opukeme. It dropped on Netflix in October and it's been trending ever since.
And for good reason.
Yes.
This is the kind of Nollywood film that makes you sit in silence after the credits roll.
Yeah.
You know that feeling?
Yeah.
Right.
I do. It's rare,
Yeah.
but when a film does that to you,
Yeah.
you know it's special.
Yeah. So why is it trending? First, the cast. Gubemi Ejeye, Toby Bakre, Femi Branch, and Mercy Aigbe.
Who won an AMVCA for this role. Second, it's a forbidden love story set in rural Nigeria in the 1980s.
And third, it's beautifully made.
Yeah.
Every frame looks like a painting.
Yeah. Let's break it down.
The story follows Funmi, a young woman forced into marriage with an older, wealthy farmer named Odun. She doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to school, but her father decided for her.
And the opening scene sets the tone perfectly.
Yeah.
It's her wedding day.
Yeah.
Everyone is celebrating.
She's silent.
That silence says everything.
Yeah. Her new life is suffocating.
Yeah.
Then Femi walks in, Odun's nephew. And the moment their eyes meet, you know exactly where this is going.
The forbidden romance.
Yeah.
But what I love is the restraint. There's no over-the-top drama. It's all in the glances, the tension.
Yeah. Then Funmi gets pregnant. And out of fear of being exposed, fear of what the village will do, she makes an unthinkable decision.
To poison Odun with the help of Femi.
And that's when the film shifts from a love story to a moral thriller. Guilt takes over. And then Iya Femi, the sister-in-law, calls on Odun's spirit for revenge.
The supernatural element.
Yeah.
And it's haunting. It doesn't feel cheap. It feels rooted in our culture.
Yeah.
Now, what are your thoughts on the individual performances? Because I think they're incredible.
Gubemi Ejeye as Funmi
Yeah.
is magnetic.
Yeah.
She carries the film on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Her emotion, it's all there in her face.
And she barely speaks. It's all in her eyes.
Yes.
That's masterful acting.
Toby Bakre brings vulnerability as Femi. He's caught between desire and morality. And you feel that internal conflict.
But Mercy Aigbe,
Yeah.
she's terrifying.
Quiet, deliberate, chilling. When she calls on Odun's spirit, you believe it.
She won an AMVCA
Yeah.
for this role.
This role. Even Femi Branch, who's only in the film briefly, leaves an impact.
Yeah.
This cast understood the assignment.
This film isn't just a love story. It's about agency or the lack of it. And
Exactly. Funmi had no say in her life.
Yeah.
Her father chose her husband.
Yeah.
Her husband controlled her days.
Yeah.
And when she finally took control, it destroyed her.
It's a tragedy rooted in patriarchy. The film doesn't excuse her actions, but it also doesn't demonize her. It asks, what happens when you strip someone of their autonomy?
Yeah. And the answer is devastating.
Yeah.
This film also speaks to how women in traditional societies are often seen as property. Yes.
The supernatural element ties into traditional African spirituality.
The idea that wrongdoing comes back to haunt you, literally,
Right.
is deeply rooted in our culture. And
This film is a reminder that Nollywood doesn't need to be loud
Yeah.
to be impactful.
Yes, sir.
Visually, this film is stunning.
Yeah, I see.
Every frame is beautiful.
Yeah. The cinematography is warm, golden, almost dreamlike. You can feel the heat of the village, the dust in the air.
Yeah. It's immersive.
Yeah.
And the pacing is deliberate.
Right.
Some people might find it slow,
Yeah.
but I found it hypnotic.
Same. The film takes its time, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
The only minor flaw, some of the English dialogue feels slightly uneven.
Right. True, but that's such a small issue in an otherwise exceptional film.
What worked? Everything.
Yeah.
The story, the performances, the visuals, the themes.
Yeah.
For me, it's the emotional depth. This film made me feel.
Yeah.
I was angry for Funmi, heartbroken for Odun, terrified of Iyafemi.
What didn't work?
The transition into the romance feels slightly abrupt, but once the story finds its rhythm, it's flawless.
All right, time for our talking drum rating. We rate films on a scale of 1 to 5 talking drums.
5 drums, masterpiece. 1 drum, we don't talk about it.
Zoe, you go first.
Farmer's Bride is a masterclass in storytelling. It's quiet, confident, heartbreaking, and beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm giving it 4.5 out of 5 talking drums.
I agree completely. This is Nollywood at its best. 4.5 talking drums.
If you haven't watched Farmer's Bride, go to Netflix right now.
Right.
This is a must watch.
Yeah. So what did you think? Have you seen it? Drop your talking drum rating in the comments.
Yeah. And tell us, what Nollywood film should we review next week?
If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications.
We're building a community here, and we want you to be part of it.
Until next time, keep watching
Keep thinking.
and keep celebrating our stories. I'm Kunle Martins,
Okay.
and I'll always bring the lens,
Right.
not just the hype.
And I'm Zoe Onyekachi, keeping it real, raw, and rooted in our stories.
Lights, camera, action, everybody. From the